Ahoy there, mateys. Welcome to the ship level of
It's
Resident Evil 7. After witnessing Ethan become captured by some kind of black-colored blob, we are now on the reverse of the roles. At once, Ethan was rescuing Mia. Now Mia is rescuing Ethan.
Okay, then. I mean, she's stuck in a boat, so there's not really all that much rescuing that can happen here.
It has been a warning message in classic Resident Evil games. The door to safety is now shut. There is no turning back now.
You know, these pipes feel more haphazard than connected.
This place has been torn to pieces.
Huh. Oh. That was a foreshadowing flash, Miss Mia.
Was it foreshadowing? Or was it backshadowing?
That would be called a flashback, Mr. Cloud.
You'd be a forward back or a running back?
I would perform very poorly in both of those roles.
The physicality demanded in order to move forward, having abilities, maybe having information locked inside our own heads.
Bode, can you please stop leaking at us? It's very disconcerting.
Pay no attention to the graphics that are clipping through the ceiling in order to create the effect of moldy liquid dropping down.
Okay, that's a bunch of people fused to a pillar.
It's a small world after all. It's a mold world after all.
Kind of surprised that Mia doesn't have a flashback concerning this particular pillar of people, but
Oh, I'm sure they were all screaming.
well, we know that they were all screaming, but she wasn't part of them being screaming, Mr. Cloud.
Because really, like, the silence in this part of the game is deafening.
So I am questioning what is Mia's light source. Does she actually have a flashlight?
She has a flashlight.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you know the first rule of first person horror games is the main character always has a flashlight, and the flashlight never runs out of batteries except maybe in Outlast.
I thought the flashlight eventually ran out of batteries in Silent Hill 1.
Sounds like an easy way to raise the tension.
The environmental design, very specifically, keeps making me think that there are humanoid shapes all around us, and there aren't actually. But the way that the lighting is, bouncing off of our perception, keeps implying that.
Well, you were right about one thing. We are surrounded by humans right now.
Oh, now
It's okay,
open.
Jack Ryan. Can't quite put your finger on it. It's called nostalgia, Jack Ryan. You are my son. You've been here before.
Wouldn't that actually just be memory as opposed to nostalgia?
Well, nostalgia is a function of memory. You can't be nostalgic about things that you've never been exposed to.
That is not even remotely true. I know it's supposed to be true, but no, it's definitely not remotely true.
Okay, that's the way down. But first,
Ooh, another antique coin.
like, what the fuck is this doing here?
Well, the spoilers are can potentially explain the location of that antique coin if you want them to, Mr. Cloud, but we're not supposed to get into that quite yet.
What? As in, like, what ultimately is the source of the antique coins?
Well, not necessarily the source, but who previously owned them.
What are you buying?
It wasn't the merchant, magical teleporting bastard that he is.
No, he's. You find out in RE4 Remake, actually, it's a team of merchants that all happen to sound exactly the same. It's not the same person.
Okay.
Because otherwise, that would be just silly.
It's allowed to be silly. It's a campy survival action story.
I'm going to say bullshit. That's not an I. That's an apostrophe. The quotes are misleading.
No, the crew register.
Paul Fitzgerald, Giamatti Finetti, Jim Stockman, Gerald Waddle Dee, Dwayne the Main, Walshy Walsh. No, you gotta turn the page, silly. Oh wait, no, there is no second page.
Yeah, there is no second page. It's the diary. The registry is way too decayed.
I don't think he made it.
He did not make it.
It's nice to finally see a body in here.
Oddly enough, though, he isn't in the same style of decomposition or molding that the other bodies that we've seen are in. So,
Yeah, a little less complete shellac. Yeah.
a toilet.
Beautiful.
We are on a boat.
Right. Where people got to be able to take a crap. Who is this she?
He also did not make it.
This looks like something out of BioShock.
I mean, he'd have to have overdosed on Vigors, and as we all know, what happens when people overdose on Vigors? They go psycho. They don't, immediately die.
It's like, no, that's not where the food goes. That's what happens when you're done with the food, silly.
A couch.
What the hell?
Multiple
happened
couches,
here?
even.
Yeah, it's another residence. Resident Evil games are full of residences.
So apparently, this boat was sailing through. Well, progressing through this part of the world around July, and then they stumbled across a thing.
It's a ship. We are 100% conclusively on a ship.
The Annabelle. Okay. Oh, is that technically a reference to Conjuring?
Maybe.
Are you remembering?
Kind of.
What are you?
No, make it hallucination, making me walk in slow motion.
Oh, Cloud. You know the spoilers.
Right, that's a hallucination. There was nobody standing there. Is this door just gonna lock on me
Yep.
too? Can I open it?
Actually,
Okay,
yes.
I can.
That's odd.
Okay, I feel much better. But then we walk 20 feet forward. Okay, so admittedly, like, this is one of the slowest parts of the game, and I'm making it slower so we can really just,
Soak
get
in the atmosphere.
knuckle deep in these details. So far, no enemies encountered, no weapons in our inventory, no way to fight back. Apparently being watched by some kind of magical little girl in black who is capable of inflicting mold death on people, and we are still a person. I know that because Village starts to elaborate on what is really going on with Mia Winters and Ethan Winters, but we're not supposed to know that.
Yeah,
for
we're
all
not
intents and
supposed to know
purposes,
that
they are.
It's one of the partially frustrating things about coming into this playthrough, because I know the spoilers that happen both in this game and in Village.
Wait!
So
Right, and so the amount of the amount of information you have going into this game is going to affect your subjective experience of everything that we're exposed to because of the timing that you're supposed to learn these things.
right.
You're supposed to play 7 before you play 8. You're supposed to walk into this game having no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, and when you don't know what the fuck is going on, this sequence is honestly brings up a lot of interesting questions that percolate quite nicely in your brain. However, I do know what's going on, and I gotta say, the retcons. Ooh, that sucks. The retcons that Village introduces specifically for both Ethan and Mia are. It's allowed to be silly, okay, but there is a threshold of being too fucking silly.
I think this game strikes a good balance between silly and takes itself seriously.
The game itself definitely does, but the narrative going forward ends up getting hurt by it. Ooh, recycle bins.
Let's not forget. All we need is just one light source other than a flashlight, and we can make silly shadow puppets again.
Right.
Are my clothes done yet?
Ooh, machine gun ammo. We've not actually been exposed to a submachine gun yet. Huh.
Nope. But we're going to. They don't just give you ammo just to fuck with you. We're gonna be using this.
Can we use the chem fluid in order to make enhanced machine gun ammo?
No, you can't. The only enhanced type of ammo variety you can make is handgun ammo.
Oh.
Maybe a missed opportunity. Just the important thing is that the variety of weapons are going to affect your approach to using these weapons. For example, now we have an enemy that I bet you really wish you had a gun right now.
General purpose fuse.
Okay, now get the hell out of this screen. He's approaching you.
But there's a molded on the other side of the door, isn't there?
I know your weakness, silly woobly man. Okay, real time. Put the thing in. Open the door. And then shut the door.
Okay. It's a map.
You are...
On the first floor, apparently.
here.
Yeah, we're on the first floor. Okay, so
That's the laundry.
are we
our
supposed to be
objective
trying to get
is-
to the bridge?
That's a good question. Where's Ethan? Is he... we know he's not on this floor. Is he above? Is he below? I guess we'll just have to keep going up.
Oh, we can't take the rotted. No, we can't actually take the rotted railways.
Right? Give us a fucking, condemned blunt weapon right now. Just rip it off the wall. Because Mia has proven to have super strength. But now I'm wondering if she continues to have her super moldy strength even after we cured her of the stuff.
Huh. We've seen damage to the electrical systems already, so it's kind of weird that this section of the boat actually has working lights. Especially given that, it's this boat has been sitting here for effectively 40 years.
Watch it. What? Why?
You need to remember, so you can be a family.
And in the next part, we're going to watch
Injustice 2.
Evelyn's videotape.